Colombo, the commercial capital of Sri Lanka, is home to 5.6 million people. In 2009, the end of the civil war ushered in a new era of development for the city, with the national government intent on transforming Colombo into a world-class city by 2030. Across the city, many projects are already underway to realize this vision, fueled by a new understanding of the economic value of land in Colombo. In the process of creating opportunities for foreign investors to help build a world-class city, there has been an attempt to clear or liberate land in the city. Under the world-class city vision, the majority of this land will be reallocated for private commercial or real estate development, and some of it will be used to create public recreational spaces. To meet this objective, land occupied by so-called underserved settlements is currently being liberated. This process targets the relocation and resettlement of thousands of people in over 180 settlements citywide. According to the Urban Development Authority, the government agency responsible for this process, such relocation will improve the lives of residents by integrating them socially and economically into the wider city. While all underserved settlements are targeted for eventual relocation, some of the settlements are not in the top priority for land to be liberated. Nawagampura is one such settlement and stands as an example of a community that is far more consolidated and integrated than the label underserved would suggest. Over the last few decades, a diverse community of people from places, religions, castes, and ages have come to reside in Nawagampura. Many of the residents were also relocated here in the 1980s from several locations around the city under the previous government's Million Houses program. For over 35 years, the residents of Nawagampura have been investing their own resources in making the neighborhood their own. Many of them have upgraded their houses to accommodate growing families and changing lifestyles. Over the years, the residents have established strong internal networks, as well as linkages to Colombo more broadly, filling in the gaps in terms of services which are not provided by the wider city. One example is the Women's Savings Group in Nawagampura, providing loans, funds for celebrations and funerals, as well as for emergencies. Although often portrayed as sites of low productivity, underserved settlements are an essential part of the city economy. In fact, neighborhoods such as Nawagampura contribute countless products and services to the city, whilst also providing housing for various people who work within these sectors, such as factory workers, teachers, food vendors, and three-wheel drivers.
Where do you sell the food? Like where in Colombo?
Colombo 7, Colombo 5, Colombo 13, and Colombo 11.
Adding to the diversity of Nawagampura is its younger population. The mixed-use common spaces provide places for them to play outdoors within close proximity to their houses, an aspect of the settlement valued both by their parents and the children. Other facilities like the playground in Nawagampura are also important community spaces for the younger population. The children also relate to spaces outside the community. They themselves portray their linkages in and outside the neighborhood.
My name is Yukishan. My name is Aisha. And I'm
Government bodies like Colombo Municipal Council, in partnership with private actors, currently provide some basic services to the community at Nawagampura. This includes a weekly waste collection service and the provision of the emptying of communal septic tanks once a month. Such services are not essential functions of city management. They also extend a legitimacy to residents by recognizing their right to basic services. Community members also share the responsibility of cleaning and maintaining public spaces by themselves, cleaning community toilets and drains a few times every week. Entwined with this narrative of opportunities is the narrative of challenges. One of the most pressing concerns is the risk posed by a canal that flows through Nawagampura. While the civil land force cleans it once a day, more efforts are required to contain overflooding during monsoon seasons. Additionally, some houses do not have access to the financing required to construct a private indoor toilet, leaving them reliant on common toilets that are suffering from wear and tear and would benefit from external investment. Like all neighbourhoods, Nawagampura also faces a number of issues which can be addressed within the neighbourhood. Nawagampura is a relocated community which has put its best foot forward and is moving ahead to realise the aspirations of its residents. This raises a question of how relocating them again could dematerialise their efforts and set them back. Perhaps it is time to look at it from another perspective, where the community and its allies could come together to enable a better way of life without relocating them to whole new futures.